Whoa, hey guys. Hey, whoa. Hey, my Dorito posters, what's up? We're gonna play more Star Ocean today. Alright, this is my first Star Ocean game that I'm playing. Let's see. How many Star Ocean games are there again? There's Star Ocean 1, Star Ocean 2, and there's also Till the End of Time, which is the PS2 game. Then there's also The Last Hope, which The Last Hope is on Steam. I know because I own it. Oh yeah, and there's also this game. Yeah, there's no Star Ocean 5 though. Yeah, they for some reason the localization made it go from 4 to 6. Yeah, there's no Star Ocean 5, yeah. Granted, the reason there's no Star Ocean 5 is because Star Ocean 5 actually sucks. Yeah, integrity and faithlessness are like the Lunar Dragon song of, Star Ocean. Well, then again, I suppose it's not that bad. Again, I suppose, integrity and faithlessness is not that bad. It's just that compared to all the other Star Ocean games, it sucks. Oh yeah, we're leveling up at a good pace. Alright now. Oh, wait. Alright now. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Yeah, we got the Speed Force, sort of like Sonic. Wait, Sonic has Speed Force, right? Wait, I might be thinking of the Flash. Sonic, the Flash are basically the same character. Except they're not. Alright, that's enough jokes. I'm about to trigger the entire Sonic fan base because they're, very, particular sorts of people. Alright. Yeah, I gotta confess the truth, I never got into Sonic the Hedgehog, so, yeah, I never got into Sonic the Hedgehog. Mostly because I had, Nintendo consoles growing up, and the only time I ever played Sonic was definitely when I, was borrowing games, or, at my cousin's house, because they had Sega consoles. Or, when they, brought it over on you, when they brought it over or something. Yeah, no, although I do understand why people think Sonic is cool, but, but, I never got into it, though. Not in the way that, a lot of people did. Which, maybe one day that'll change, Yeah, although, I never actually played Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, I need to change that. Yeah, I need to change that too, yeah. Yeah, of course I'll probably be playing, the original one, not the remastered, though. Probably to start off with. Yeah, probably to start off with Final Fantasy VII, I'll play the original instead of the remaster, since the remaster is, like, really different. It's an indie. Are you also— No, I do not have— I can also use your Cool Ranch Blaster. That's not a power that I possess. I don't have that kind of I don't have that kind of power, no. My powers are like the moon. There's healing, there's illusion magic, there's, black magic. There's also the, necromancy, but, I barely use that. Yeah, no. There's also Charmite, but I also don't use that too much. Probably because, there's a bit of an ethical concern with that. Yeah, there's a bit of an ethical concern with just using charm magic on people, unfortunately. It does, alright, now, you got your innocent, you established your universe, the moon is made of cool— No, there's no. Yeah, the moon's not made of cheese, except in the realm of food. Yeah, the realm of food is a very different reality from the one that, Endemati is from, yeah. Yeah, the one reality that, Endemati is in is, that she's currently in, that is, the human reality, which is, the city of St. Joan. Of course, it's not unusual for Endemati to, travel into different realities and dimensions and all that. No, there's no Cool Ranch. There's no Cool Ranch Doritos. Why do you guys keep calling me a Dorito? Yeah, I'm a bat. I'm an Ark and part human. Yeah, I'm a faith folk. I am not a Dorito. I am not a Dorito. I mean, although some people might wish I was a Dorito. You know, because Fey folk are pretty traditionally very mean. But, you know, Animani's not like that now. Yeah, you gotta understand, I wasn't mostly raised in the fairy realm because I was mostly on the moon. I'm not corny and I don't have blue, and there's no Cool Ranch. I do not possess any Cool Ranch powers, no. That is, you know, that is fanon, not canon. That is no. No, 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 no. Bad chat. Bad chat. Naughty. Naughty chat. Right now, no, there's no cheese dip on the moon. No, it's that. Yeah, the cheese moon is, you know, is in the realm of food specifically. I was not raised on that one. I was raised in the one that, you know, is about I was raised on a different one. You know, you gotta remember, the realm of food was a different dimension, guys. Yeah, ironically enough, you know, the realm of food, you know, is where Lord Broccoli comes from. Yeah. Yeah, there's Cool Ranch in Pirates 101. That's the name of Wild West theme world. The Wild West. That reminds me of the time that anybody was in the Wild West, you know, when there was time travel shenanigans and all that due to the time-space war. Yeah, the Wild West was one of the time periods that, you know, anybody visited, and, you know, obviously I had to deal, you know, very strange stuff going on in there. aside from, you know, undead outlaws. No. Why are you reminded of me? Annabelle. You're my number one detractor. Annabelle's my number one detractor. You're being a detractor, man. Yeah, alright. Alright, so I'm just kind of mindlessly slaying enemies, basically. Yeah, I'm just kind of mindlessly, you know, killing enemies here, so I kind of forgot about that. No. I do not have Cool Ranch. That is, you know, a bunch of fake news. Fake news. Alright, I need to go back to Derrick Village. Yeah, there is something over there that I forgot to do because, you know that one lady with that, stick that has that, you know, pointy finger on it? Whatever her name was, like Welch or something? Yeah, I found out she's over here somewhere. I found out she's over in this village, yeah. And we need to return her ring to, you know, kind of unlock crafting, yeah. Yeah, crafting is something I really wanted to unlock, but I kind of, you know, didn't know how to do it, so I'm gonna do it right now. Alright now. Alright, I think I know where she lives. Alright, I think I know where she lives right now. Alright, there it is. There's the house. Alright, first off, I will go over here and grab that. No, I'm unable to acquire the scruffy rag. Alright, let's go in and, you know, and see this weird lady. Alright, she looks like a performer. No way. Alright, why are you dancing around like that? Alright, Andy, you gonna play Final Fantasy VII? Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the secret rite of passage. It's the Grand Shrine of 59 flights of stairs. Yeah, I have your ring, yeah. That's my ring. Did you steal it? No, we found it, you know, lying on the ground. I must have dropped it back at when right till. Ah, well, what a miracle you found it, thanks. Alright, I will definitely try to, you know, play Final Fantasy VII sometime. Granted, I will play the original before I play the remaster, because I want the remaster to actually be complete. Welch Vineyard. Oh, her name is Welch Vineyard. Yeah, no, we have a brand of grape juice that's called Welch's. That name is pretty funny. You're literally named after a brand of grape juice. America, F yeah. Freedom is the only way, yeah. I'm gonna play Final Fantasy VI when I have the time to buy it on Steam, or 5, or both. That reminds me, I never finished 7. Oof. Hey, thank you for the headpads, K-Pasta. Yeah, you should play Final Fantasy VI, yeah. I remember Final Fantasy VI being very good. I actually did play that one. Yeah, mostly I played ones that were on the GBA, yeah. And I also played, you know, the DS version of, you know, Final Fantasy IV, which means I know what it's like to, you know, experience, you know, it when it's really rough. Yeah, I did play Final Fantasy V, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't remember. Alright, so we need to get some roly-poly beans. Luckily, I have a bunch of those beans. The original NS. And when you leave your house, watch your left, Nuclear Bunny. You have the original Japanese. Alright, now. Alright, where did you come from? No, what is surprisingly, that was surprisingly fast. I mean, I already had the roly-poly beans on me and you told me to go grab them, so... that's exactly what I need now. Now, by mixing this and that... Alright, now, can you give me some, you know, potions? Alright, now, what do we do? Oh, now I got my hands full. Don't worry, Welch. Hold your horses, Buster. Oh, did I say I can leave? No, come on. Alright, she's definitely an eccentric old lady. Welch being chaotic as per usual. Wait, is that usual behavior for her? Oh, she's gonna teach us about compounding. Welch is, you know, very strange. I like her. I like her. She reminds me of Agatha from, you know, Twilight Princess. Since you're quite subservient or due to your natural aptitude, I'm pointing you as my personal scavenger. Oh, no. Now when I do... Alright, now. Alright, now. Alright, Welch, what do we get? Alright, now, Welch, what's the next mission? And if you bring me the things I request, I will teach you item creation secrets of the Vineyard family. Yo. Only why does she have a stick that, you know, has a finger pointing on it? I don't understand what that's about, but, you know, whatever. It must be some sort of Japanese comedy thing or something. Must be some sort of comedy thing. Alright, now. First, we're... Alright, now, rule... Well, 12, what you want? What you say? She's either an interdimensional dream that transcends space or time or something, but she has been in every star ocean and the stick has always been there? Okay, so so what's the deal with the stick? Yeah, the stick looks a lot like, you know, Mirabelle's, you know, in the lore there's this one magical girl who's, who basically, you know, basically has a stick that, you know, kind of looks like that. Only hers is like an open palm. Yeah, her name is Mirabelle. I mean, I didn't take my sweet time. I got here almost immediately. I did try to arrive as quickly as possible. Interdimensional being? So she is definitely some sort of higher existence, sort of like Luna. Yeah, if you don't know Luna's, you know that one of my mentors in the lore, and she's kind of, you know, celestial being that's, you know, kind of connected to the Terran of the Moon, yeah. Alright, so we need to get some fresh sages. Luckily, I got plenty of them. The stick reminds me of the monkey paw. Oh, no, not the monkey paw. We don't like that. Alright, I know the monkey paw. It's, you know, what everybody in Fairyland deals in. Don't stick me. I stopped trying to make sense of Welch's chaos. Fairy not liking monkey paws. Spotted. I mean, everybody in Fairyland, you know, kind of deals with the monkey paw, and, you know, anybody kind of had to adjust to that. Yeah, fairies kind of have to adjust with that, you know, for a long age, because, you know, there's a lot of, you know, very unscrupulous fairies who, you know, definitely, you know, are not very nice. Yeah, Titania taught me all about that, though. Luckily, Titania in my world's pretty nice. For the most part. Yeah, she's sort of like, you know, Hades. She's sort of a bit like, you know, Hades, yeah, a little bit. Actually, really nice, gets highly vilified all the time. Alright, now. Nuclear bunny detected. Wait, what? Oh no, not the nuclear bunny. No. What's the nuclear bunny doing? Alright, now. Rolling. Welch? Oh no. Alright, she has genius level sparts. Welch. I summon you to come to my house in Delic Posters. Alright, I will be right on over there. I need something else now. Well, I must have, I must have did this, you know, kind of late where, you know, where I'm intended. Don't worry, Welch, I'm on the job. I understand, you want me to come over there. Alright now, Welch, are you gonna say I'm late again? They are so potent, I say, Post-Ace. What are you talking about? I got here basically immediately. Anywho. Today, I need you to bring me this. Okay, what do you want me to bring this time? I'm on it, great. Now get it to me with that max speed. I mean, alright now. Alright, we need like 10 silver? No, she's wanting silver this time. Your late as always, what the heck? Oh no, what if they forgot? What do you mean? I already got it. Alright, she is that. Alright, I can see why, you know, Annabelle says she's a bit of chaos. She seems pretty funny, I like her. Well, she seems pretty funny, I like her. Kinda wondering what her eyes look like behind those, you know, black glasses. I like her, she's cute and funny. I mean, she's cute and very nice and, very, you know, comedic. Yeah, I gotta remember, can't say cute and funny because that's associated with a very different thing. Alright now, I'm gonna teach you a Smithy secrets of the Vineyard family. She's cute and funny indeed. Yeah, alright, Annabelle. Alright now, don't spill those beans on the top secret info. Sure thing, but thank you for teaching me all the cool stuff. Oh no, and she's wanting me to come back post-haste. Lost on silver? Alright. Oh, whoa, ow. Ow, my throat. Alright, she's not gonna meet. Uh-oh. Oh, Welch is calling us again! Alright, beautiful merchant Margate with genius level smarts? Alright, alright now. She wants me to come back to her again. Wow, Welch won't leave me alone. Wow, Welch really won't leave me alone. Alright, Welch, what is it this time? What are you wanting? What you wanting? What you buying? What you selling? Will that be all? I appreciate you taking your time to visit me. I want you to obtain the following item. Wait, she's actually being nicer to me this time? Also, where's your hat? Please carry it out at your convenience. Oh, she's actually, you know, warming up to us? Sir, your speech seems quite effective. What has happened to Welsh? Yeah, Letitia's like, something's up. Perhaps I should raise a question upon delivering the requested goods. Yeah, Welsh, where's your hat? No, I don't have the required item. She blew her hat? No. Oh no. I don't have the required item that she needs. I think you'll really enjoy Crystal despite its issues. It's if Chrono Trigger and Grimm Brothers Fairy Tale had a love child. Blessed Bat sneezes out, thank you. Alright, oh, whoa. Alright, alright, we got item creation, you know, active. Oh, no. Alright, can I please, whoa, look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. Alright, look at all this stuff, man. Oh, no, whoa. Alright, whoa. Alright, here we go. Alright, now proceed with these choices. Proceed with these choices. Alright, now what are we gonna get? Oh, cool. We crafted a random item. Tenacity Charm. Alright. Alright, let's see if you'll do any better. Alright, now let's craft. Come on, craft the big one. Alright, what do we craft? Now that's a Tenacity Charm. Congrats, you got the Reindeer Charm. What? I got the Reindeer Charm? What are you talking about? I don't think Reindeer Charm is an item in this game. Although it might be in my world. Alright, what do we get? Yo, we got the tattered... Oh, wow, we got a tattered robe. No, I think we screwed up somewhere. I think we screwed up. No, there's no foams. There's no foam. I am not Endorito. Endorito's not real. There's no Endorito. There's no Endorito. Wait, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on to... What? Alright, let's get more Scruffy. Alright now. I wanna craft a whole bunch. I just finished making Cool Ranch. No. There's no unofficial food. We don't have an unofficial food. There's no Cool Ranch and Dorito burrito. No, that's, you know, a bunch of fake news. 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 There's no such thing. I did not. No. It's really delicious. Well, I'll take your word for it that it's super delicious and everything, but you know, it's not a real thing. 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 No. The Reindeer Charm summons an army of reindeer to get the enemy reindeer. Oh, I know who might have that. Hollyana. Yeah, if you don't know what Hollyana is, she's like a Christmas elf, yeah. Wow, we're getting a lot of these Tenacity Charms. Alright, now, come on, give me the big one. Oh, wow, at least we don't have to wait around for it. Alright, come on, Scruffy Rag, come on, give me the good stuff. Cool, what do we get? Bizarre Brooch? What's that? What does that do? What does that do? Alright, now, come on, big one. Oh yeah, Tenacity Charm. Come on, give me the big one. Alright, yeah. Alright now, we're Alright now. Alright now. Another Tenacity Charm. Alright, come on, Letitia. Make it, alright now, make something, alright now. Maybe using Midas will be good. Alright, what if we try making it with something else? Hey, we made just the coops. Hey, look, we made something actually good, nice. Alright, come on. Whoa, we made a lucky rabbit, nice. Alright now, let's go. Alright now, we're cooking. Alright, what? Another Tenacity Charm, no. Oh wow, what's that? Evasion Charm +1? Alright, nice. Alright, come on, get me the good stuff. Another one of that? Alright, another one bites the dust. Done. Nice. Yo, another lucky rabbit. Nice. Alright, come on, give me the good stuff. Give me the good stuff. Alright, let's try using the Scruffy Rags. Scruffy Rags. Oh, what? Oh, whoops. No, I don't want that. Don't use the iron yet just yet. Alright, come on. Alright, Midas. Come on, make something good. Alright, it's got Nick 4 intelligence. It looks like, alright now, we're gonna roll that beautiful gotcha. Come on, gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Come on, roll the gotcha. Alright now, roll the gotcha. Yeah, how you like that? Alright, come on, roll the beautiful gotcha. Intelligence is my dump stat. No, another tattered robe, no! No, we got another tattered robe, no! We got tattered robes, no! That hero is not good. Come on, Midas, make the good stuff. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I will definitely, alright. Whoa, we got so much stuff, man. Alright now, let's go over to the item shop. Alright, we need to go back to the item shop. Alright now. Anyone gotcha. Alright now. Gotcha. And he redeemed you no way out of gotcha. My favorite thing about gotcha games is the reason they're called gotcha games is because when you're hooked on them, they gotcha. Yeah, well, gotcha. No, we got gotcha games in this lore. Alright, now, let's get back into the gotcha. Alright, now, gotcha. Alright, now, get back in the gotcha, yeah. Whale out, gotcha. Whale out. Yeah, whale out. Time to whale out. I do not... Oh, yeah, there we go. Alright, yeah. I do not, instead I make the items in the game and blow them into my store. It's actually more expensive because I've got the materials. Well, I got a bizarre brooch, whatever that does. Come on, give me good stuff. Alright now, roll the gotcha. Come on, give me tattered robes. Yeah, we got tonight. Alright, we got an evasion charm. Alright, come on, give me. Come on, give me. Alright now, come on, give me. Alright now, come on, give me tattered robes. No, that's a lucky rabbit. I think Midas' crafting, has leveled up a little too much. Alright, might as well switch to a different character. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright now, come on, Scruffy Rag. Don't worry, I can pretty much sell all these items for, tons of money. Plus I've got, got the ability to make it rain for days. I got the ability to make it rain for days, so, I can just buy money. I can just get more money. Yeah, I got another tattered robe, nice. Yeah, I kinda need, like, a bunch of those. Yeah, another tattered robe, nice. Alright now, come on, make the thing. Yeah, another tattered robe. Alright, Raymond, gimme. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we'll just sell the extra. Wait, we don't need like 20 of those. Cool, I got another bizarre brooch. Cool, it's got more guts. It takes guts to, wear something, so bizarre. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. Alright now, craft another one. Craft the big one. Yeah, there we go. Alright now, come on, Scruffy Rag. Come on. Yeah, there's another bizarre brooch. Alright, craft another one. Yeah, there we go, bizarre brooch. Alright now, come on, the big one. Here comes the big one. Alright now. Go down. Alright now, time for the wool. Yeah, there we go, just the copes. Alright now. Come on, make something. Alright now. No, if anything, if worst comes to worst, we can always sell all this armor. Alright now, come on, give me the big one. Give me the big one. Yes, I have a skeleton in a bikini, yes, like a skeleton bikini, which I am never gonna do. By the way, I support everyone who wants to, but not me. I don't have the hips for it. What are you talking about? It's very nice and cute that you wear a bikini, and skeletons look very good in bikinis. Yeah, I mean, skeletons look super cute in bikinis. Yeah. Yeah, I got alright now. Yeah, there we go. Alright now. Let's get back into the gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, now time to whale out. No. Not, but you know, but at least you know skeletons look good in a bikini, yeah. they don't have to worry about, you know, worry about, worry about if, you know, they look, look bigger. They don't have, I mean, skeletons are always going to be super lightweight, so they'll always look good in a bikini. They'll always be, like, super slim and slender. No, I got another tattered robe, no! No. Alright, yeah, give me more. Alright now, gimme. Alright now, rolling around at the speed of sound. It looks like hanging race on a fence. No, I don't think so. You're selling yourself short, Mr. Phone. Cool, I got more tattered robes. Alright now. Alright, come on, give me the big one. Yeah, there we go. Alright, come on, big one. Alright now. Roll. Alright, roll my dice. Roll the dice. Alright now. No matter how we roll the dice. Alright, I'm pretty sure I have enough tattered robes for the quest. I'll definitely have to invest more. I mean, if I'm fully interested in laying on your couch, it literally looks like a crime scene. No, I'm sure that's not true. I mean, if the skeleton suddenly comes to life, you know, it's gonna be like, whoa, no, it's super spooky and all that. Alright now. Yeah, we completed the quest. Alright now. Alright now. Yeah, there we go. Alright now. Now we can do the actual real crafting, yeah. That I will roll the beautiful gotcha on that, you know, sometime later. I will roll the beautiful gotcha on that later. I like to sneak in people's trunks when you're at the grocery store, so when they open their trunk, other people see the cops get called. Then I sneak off as they're arrested. No, you're mean. You're mean. The foam is mean. Oh, Elena. By the way, Elena looks super good. Elena looks nice and sexy, but you know, she's probably alright now. Letitia, perhaps there's something you need of me. Alright now, let's hang out, yeah. Pardon me, I lost myself in admiration. I lost in admiration. What do you mean, Letitia? Your profile is as if you're standing, as if one of your beautiful arcs one could imagine. No, she's alright, Letitia, you know is gay. However, I think a work of art is going too far. No. I disagree, Elena. You're certainly beautiful, yeah. By the way, you look super cute in a bikini, yeah. Yeah, alright now. Cool, what should we say? No, what, alright, whoops. Alright, yeah, your translucent eyes are gorgeous. I don't know what, alright, no one has ever said those kind of things to me. I'm so surprised. Love is love, and it's always wrong. People should always meet and either train for combat or have combat. No, but yeah, my parents was designed by creators to avoid inciting feelings of discomfort. No, it's a sin. It's a sin for a hand to ever clutch another hand when it should be clutching a weapon. What are you talking about? Don't be like that, Foam. Come on now, love is a wonderful and, you know, fun emotion. I know, because I'm personally friends with, you know, Cupid's daughter and all that. Yeah, she's a real magical girl that's on my team, yeah. Yeah, she comes from the Holiday Lands too, sort of like Hollyana. Isn't that, you know, super fun? You're also adorable. That is fine, I love swords. Gypsum, what? Processed like gypsum is, you know, really high quality. Yo, we should get some gypsum, yeah. Alright now. Alright now, rolling around at the... Alright now, I understand that some people might love weapons a little bit more than people, but you know, Alright now. Whoa, why are we like level 72, dude? Alright, yeah, because I did like grinding. Oh yeah, that's because of the, that's because of, the Determined Princess buff. I have very deep emotional attachment with 2 sparring swords, and they're not allowed to, they're not going to allow anyone to use them. You're not going to allow anyone else in a relationship? Oh, I understand. I understand, a person's, sometimes, people have things that they're, very connected to and, really love a lot. That they would definitely never like to be without. They're very possessive. What? No, man. Alright now, let's purify some more adversaries, yes. Alright, knock down the monster trees. Knock down the treants. Or whatever they are. Knock down the treants. Yeah, they're sort of like ants, but, a little bit less like open and more like, living trees that, want to murder you. After all, ants are, very noble and, very good people, yeah. Kind of remind me of the Oakmen a little bit. Alright now, I am authorized and deputized to purify them all. Purify. And there we go, more levels. Yeah, knock them down. Knock down all the villains. Alright now, now knock down that haunted armor. Yeah, I'm glad even though this game, has sci-fi elements, we still got things like possessed armors. It's like, what? That's like an abomination of science. How does that even work? I don't even understand how, haunted armors work. Do they, have skeletons inside of them that are, controlling them, or are they controlled by ghosts? Is there, a void inside of their armor, or is there, blue fire inside of them? Maybe the armors are empty and, have a blood seal on them that, sort of Full Metal Alchemist. You guys have seen Full Metal Alchemist, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. I like tips from Zelda mythology and all that. And make the Kyrix like a seed sage of the ants. They kind of are the children of, the Deku Tree, so they basically kind of are. Uh-oh. I think the game is lagging a little bit. Alright, please stop lagging. Please stop lagging. Alright, please stop lagging. I think the game decided to lag out a little bit. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, that sounds, cool. I like that foam. Kind of reminds me, there are Alright, thorns impeding your path. Uh-oh. Impact caused by attacker V might destroy the thorns impeding your progress if you destroy them. Alright, you may even alter terrain. Wait, you mean I can destroy thorns? Alright, wait for it to load in. Alright, come on now. Alright, come on. Don't crash. Come on, don't bug out on me. Come on, stop bugging out, please. Alright, please stop bugging out. Alright, please stop lagging. Alright, come on, stop lagging. Come on, please stop lagging. Alright, these must be what we mean. Alright, come on, stop lagging, please. Alright, I'm just glad that touching them doesn't damage me. Alright, sorry about that. That game, decided, to lag out. I'm sorry. I notice it does that whenever you transition to a new area. Maybe it's just, trying to load in the area and, it's kind of, a little behind, where you are. Yeah, some games have a little bit of that problem. At least I'm guessing that's what's going on. I don't actually know. No, whoa. No, wait, there are all sorts of, caves around here. Alright, is this where we're gonna get the herb? Yeah, this place is covered in thorns. Letitia, Mina was going on about how a witch cursed this mountain or something. Yeah, last night. Right as, things were, bugging out. I mean, you know, the night before that. I didn't play last night. I was good. Oh, what's that? Enigma worms? What are those guys doing here? I know those are hostile. Those are Enigma worms. We encountered those before. What are they doing here? Oh, I don't like that. What the heck is that? Why are there Enigma worms here? What are they doing here? Are they like an alien invasive species? You know, what if they are an alien invasive species? Ugh. I mean, granted, if there's interplanetary travel between, you know, between different worlds, and you know they are, you know, populated by different things, that does mean that, you know, that does mean that invasive species are probably going to become a thing across the stars. Similar seems to be a coincidence. Yeah, I'm guessing. Most gold population roosting in almost identical conditions. Does that mean somebody is spreading these worms intentionally? Just like with the birds? They're all dried up. They must have been changed. The nest must have changed the acidity in the soil. So that doesn't seem good. You don't think somebody, you know, alright now. Yeah, if they're like, if the Enigma worms are like that, if the Enigma worms are like the birds, then that means somebody could have been spreading them intentionally. I find it hard to believe that that it's a coincidence. I don't really believe. Yeah, as a hero, sometimes I am a little bit overly paranoid, and, you know, I tend to have trouble, you know, believing that there are such things as coincidence. Yeah. Yeah, when we encountered... Alright, now. So, why are they called Enigma worms in the first place? Are they like some sort of thing that, you know, just started appearing and, you know, nobody gave them a proper name yet? Oh no, we got Trims. Of course, what other enemy would we have but Trims? Uh-oh. Yeah, we got spinning things, you know, trying to ram into us. And they're going real fast like Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, they're doing the spin dash like Sonic the Hedgehog. Gotta go fast. Eat chili dogs, yeah. Collect rings. Yeah, that's all I know about Sonic the Hedgehog. Also, I remember Sonic Sat-10 being, you know, very good. I remember Sonic Sat-10 being very good, but, you know, I kind of thought, you know, the Sonic the Hedgehog games were based on it. Turns out they're not. Or maybe they planned for it to be, but, you know, thanks to a certain somebody, they couldn't do that. Frickin' Ken Penders. The guy who basically successfully stole stuff from, you know, Sega. Yeah, sorry, Ken Penders is a thief. Ken Penders is a disgusting, you know, dirty thief. Alright, now, we must cut down these thorns. I'm starting to think this mountain might really be cursed. I want more Enigma worms, ugh! I don't like them. No, I'm not an Omega Cutie, I'm not a Tsundere, and I'm not a Reno. And also, no succubus. No succubats, or no brats. No, none of those things. That's all false information, dude. That's like, you know, misinformation that's like spread by, you know, foul villains and their evil henchmen, yeah. It's like spread by, you know, foul villains and their evil henchmen, yeah. Whoops. I guess I can't, you know, actually access the menu while people are talking. Now, I kind of noticed that the night before last. How should you know henchmen? I mean, all great villains, you know, have all great villains that, you know, want stuff that, you know, all great villains, you know, need extra hands, yeah. All great villains need extra hands, you know, usually ones that they can control. Yeah, some of my villains, you know, opt to have things like, you know, just like some of my villains just, you know, some of my villains, you know, have things like regular thugs and, you know, also monsters and, you know, killer robots. And also, you know, whatever alien creature that they can come across. There's also the one that has parasites. Yeah, Parasite Brain is the one that does that. Yeah, Parasite Brain's the one that does that, by the way. Alright now. Alright now, we need to level up the chair show. Oh wait, where's the gold? Alright now, we need to make stuff out of gold. Oh wow, we made a Sapience ring. Alright now, I'll make a couple things out of gold. Alright now. Oh no, we made another one of those. Alright now. Alright, you guys pretty much up here is pretty much anyone as long as they're okay with not being paid. Because I don't pay. Nah, we're working for experience. What? You really are evil. You're paying people in exposure and experience? You really are evil. Yeah, yeah, that really is evil. See if Phone Swordsman gets it. Oh wow, what's inside here? It looks like it's toxic. Why am I toxic? No, that looks toxic. We're not gonna be eating here, are we? Yeah, that looks toxic. No, why am I toxic? Warning, air pollutant concentration reaching normal levels. Oh, what now? Don't worry, Elena can go in there because she is an android. Everyone, please step away from the cave immediately. It's full of toxins. Airborne neurotoxin? Inhaling a trace amount can cause instant paralysis? Legend's true. Is this the Enchantress's work? No, I don't think so. More likely fungi growing on the rock face are the source of the toxin. Oh no, fungus! Ugh, fungus! There's a fungus among us. Dang, who needs fiction when reality is just terrifying? I agree. I have no idea why they came back. The natural world is a far more dangerous place than I care to admit. Unfortunately, humanity has a tendency to forget that. Well, yeah, he is correct. You know, plenty and welfare, human-made things. Poisonous areas. Oh no. No, HP will... Oh no. Look closely at the map and you may be able to neutralize the poison. No, so if we go in there, we're gonna lose HP. Alright, we seem to be fine so far. Ow. I'm dying. Ow. Poison. No, I'm toxic. Why am I... Alright, thank you for the head pats, but I'm not cute. That's, misinformation like fake news, dude. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. That's like a bunch of misinformation. Oh no, come on, stop lagging the game out. That's like a bunch of misinformation and fake news, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. We got some mantises up ahead. Alright, they're gonna zip around real fast like Sonic the Hedgehog, yeah. So we gotta kinda be careful about that. Alright, so where's all my party members, dude? Yo, dude, where? Oh, we got Shrooms, we got Shrooms, and we got, enemy fairies. They're apparently in a wasp. We got enemy fairies, so we gotta be careful of that. Alright, now let's start verify these mushrooms. They might toxify us. Toxify! Alright, now watch out for the toxin. What? Oh, I guess I didn't get them all. Alright, now, any more bad guys want to fight me? I will knock you all down. Come on, fight me. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, run right into them, yeah. Yeah, just gonna do a flying tackle right at the side, yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I really like this, I really like the, dashing around. Granted, I wish I'd had a way to cancel so that, couldn't, just careen right off the edge or something. Oh wow, there's thorns up here. Alright, break through the thorns! Yeah, there we go! Yeah! Alright, nice. Alright, break through the thorns! Alright, bash through the thorns! Oh, wow. Alright, break the thorns! Alright, we can break these, you know, little thorns, no problem. It's just like swinging a machete. You know, sort of like when you're in the jungle and you need to swing a machete, you know, around. Alright, do I want to go down there? That looks toxic. Alright, maybe I wanna go up here first. Alright, now any enemies around here. Alright, where are the enemies at? Oh, they're up there, huh? Oh, whoa, it's being it's lagging a little bit. I noticed this area is a little laggy. Alright, what's down this way? Oh, excuse me, breakable pots? Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Alright, now, might as well zoom. Alright, now, let's zoom. Alright, now. Oh no, enemy encounter! Alright, now, more enemies to purify. Alright, everybody's getting. Alright, ow! I got run over. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Hey, please lock onto the enemy, please. Ow! Stop running into me! Now I got run into by Sonic the Hedgehog. Alright, now. Come on, please stop lagging in the middle of a fight, please? I would like to see where I'm going. Alright, now, yeah, alright, now, let's see what's over here. Is there a... Alright, now, this looks like a big open area. Oh no, enemy. Alright, now, nerf get. Uh-oh. Oh, Enigma worms are in here. Wait, are the Enigma worms behind the poison? Are the Enigma worms behind the poison? That, you know, is pretty concerning. That is a bit disconcerting. That is a bit disconcerting, if true. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, we got these Mantis things. No, I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like them. They keep running into me like Sonic the Hedgehog. You're like Sonic, dude. Alright, now, knock down the harp, knock down the wasp. Yeah, get out of here, bad guys. Yeah, that's right, get purified. We love ourselves. Well, alright, now. Do you want to view paradise? All you have to do is view it. Alright, maybe if I... Oh no, this place is toxic! No, this place is toxic! No, get out of there, Letitia, that place is toxic! Why am I toxic? Why am I poisoned? Alright, why am I toxic? I'm toxic? No, why am I toxic? Alright, now, where could a little dog be? Where could it be? Alright, nothing. One, nothing wrong with me. Two, nothing wrong with me. Oh wait, I'm going in the opposite direction, aren't I? Alright, probably should pay more attention to that. One, nothing wrong with me. Two, nothing wrong with me. Three, something's got to give. Oh, don't tip around like that. Alright, tip around at the... Alright, round right into the targets, please. Yeah, kind of important that we do that. Alright. Alright, now where am I going? Alright, just checking the map every now and again. Alright, just gotta keep checking the map. Alright, which way? Alright, this way. Alright, this is the way, right? Whoop, that's not the way. This way. Oh yeah, I'm sorry about the air conditioning in the background, so... Yeah, it's not kind of summer, and, you know, I kind of, you know... We kind of really need it around here, yeah. Yeah, it's like 100, it's like, you know, we're having a bit of a heat wave, you know, we're having a bit of a heat wave right now, so... I really apologize for that, if that's, you know, a thing that, you know, you don't want. I mean, I did try other sound options and all that, but you know, it's kind of cutting off my voice, and I don't want that. Right now. Right now, I'll just knock it down. Right now, there's a toxic cavern over there. You know, I'm not gonna go in there. I live in Florida, so I don't even notice the sound, and frankly, life without air conditioning is hell, and that I don't want to deal with. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, see, foam gets it. See, foam gets it exactly, yeah. Thanks, foam. Thanks, foam. Ow. Alright, I'm getting triggered. Alright now. Alright, knock out those mantises. Yeah, I understand exactly, yeah. Yeah, that is exactly how I feel. Right now, cut down the thorns just like we're going through a jungle and, you know, cutting down bushes in our way. Sort of like an old 90s movie. Alright, there's more Enigma worms over here, so I'm gonna purify them. Alright, we have to be careful, these guys are toxic. They seem to be spewing some sort of neurotoxin. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if there might be some sort of alien invasive species, maybe. That might be very bad for this world, you know, depending on, you know, how severe the infestation is. You know, one time I was listening to, you know, one of those, you know, stories about, alien civilizations, and, you know, there was kind of a war where, you know, they were kind of sending, that Earth and them were kind of sending invasive species at each other, and, you know, the alien sends, you know, something that basically causes you know, a zombie, you know, fungus to, you know, occur. And then, you know, Earth decided, you know, hey, we're gonna send cats, and, you know, we're gonna send cats and rabbits, and also the emus. Yeah, the emus were the last thing. You know, Australia lost a war to the emus. Yeah, cats are actually, you know, very efficient, you know, hunter, you know. Granted, the one thing about the story that I didn't like was, you know, somehow a rabbit, you know, became a very powerful, you know, became very powerful. And honestly, they already signed a treaty with the bunnies. Yeah, bunnies are very cute, but you know, as far as invasive species go, I mean, they're an invasive species in, you know, Australia and all that. I don't know, we're being toxic, we're being slowly chucked out. We're having a life being sucked out of us by, you know, going through the toxins. I know it's toxic. Of course, you know, Earth would, you know. Alright now, more jungle cutting. Is it here? You're alright? No, it is. I'm not picking up any Nerf gas in the vicinity. Oh wait, there's a light over here. There's a light over here, which, you know, indicates somebody was here. Alright, looks like there's some devices here, which, you know, indicates somebody was here. Alright, let's look around. Oh, there's a breakable pot over here. I'll just break that real quick. And I did not need what was in there. More Enigma worms. I don't know, more of these, you know, invasive Enigma worms. You know, I would say that, you know, the Enigma worms might be an invasive, you know, interstellar pest. You know, I wouldn't put it past, you know. I mean, if interstellar travel was a thing, and, you know, people are bringing stuff from, you know, other planets, yeah, people, you know, who are unscrupulous might do things like, you know, bring diseases, or, you know, predators from their planet. That's kind of what I'm thinking, you know, with the Enigma worms. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're supposed to be here. Yeah. Alright, you guys understand, right? Alright, now more deep jungle cutting. Alright, now, ooh. Alright, what's down this way? Alright, through there is a bunch of, you know, toxic gas. Oh no. More Enigma worms. Alright, let's destroy their population. Let's destroy them as much of their population as possible. Oh, they were guarding a treasure chest. Alright, now they were guarding something. Alright, they were guarding something. Alright, got another one of those canes. Not sure what I picked up, but you know. You notice my levels are like level 70. That's because of Determined Princess. And I'm told this game has quite a high... I'm told, you know, Star Ocean has a high level cap, so... Alright, now, let's see. Alright, just, you know... Alright, we have to cut, you know... Oh, more monsters. Alright, more monsters in our way, but we'll take care of them. We'll soon have them licked. Alright, where's the monsters at? Alright, monsters, where you at? Alright, where'd it go off to? Oh, hanging up there, huh? Well, that's, you know, kind of inconvenient to deal with. That's a little inconvenient. Oh yeah, I should definitely, you know, explore more up the tops of these, more up the top. Hey, what is this? Alright, what is this? Oh, what's that? Alright, what is that? Is that a secret cave? No, what is that? No. So where is that? Yo. Oh wait, maybe I should, you know, check behind it? No, I kind of figured it. Alright, now. Alright, just flying through the thorns. Alright, there appears to be a bunch of monsters over here, so I'll just take care of them. Might as well get more levels in. Might as well, you know, level up some more. Oh, I do not like you. You guys can fly right. Alright, now. Alright, now the adversaries have been purified. Adversaries pure. Alright, whoa, there's stuff down here. Alright, what's this? Acquired silver, unable to get the blueberries. And of course we have like 20 of those. Alright, might as well take the silver though. Since we gave 10 of that. Since we gave a whole bunch of that away. Oh, whoa, stop comboing me, please. Stop comboing me. Get out of here, you weird harpies. Alright, get out of here. Oh, I don't like you flying up there. Get out of here. Yeah, get out of here. Take that, get out. Get out of here. I don't like you flying about. I don't like him flying about. That's not good. That's not good. Wait, there appears to be something. Yeah, I thought there'd be something up here. Secrets. Right, I'll just take that. Oh, don't fall off the edge, please. No, no, no! What? No, don't fall off the edge. No, why'd you do that? No. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. That was very rude. That was rude. That was not good. Sorry about that. That's why I don't like the flying enemies to be right next to the ledges. Yeah, I was kind of thinking, you know, I don't like dealing with the flying enemies because they always fly away from you and they always are right next to ledges. You know, it kind of makes, you know, running at them with Duma, you know, kind of a bad option. Kind of makes running at them kind of a bad option. Now answer Spirit Coat. Oh, we already have one of those. Right now, alright. Alright, well, I will definitely mess with the crafting a little bit. I'll probably mess around with the crafting a little bit more, you know, kind of after stream, maybe. You know, no reason to roll gacha, you know. No reason, you know, wasting an entire stream, you know, trying to roll gacha. Although I was trying to roll gacha because I wanted to get on the Tattered Robes for that one side quest. That's kind of why I was doing that. You know, it's good that we got it, though. Alright, well, what's going on in here? Alright, oh no, something in here looks very weird. Oh no, this doesn't look strange. This looks strange. Someone's breeding monsters in here. I knew something was up with the Enigma worms. I knew something was up with the Enigma worms. Somebody's, you know, harvesting their poison. Uh-oh, one of those horn guys. Uh-oh. One of those horn guys. Hey, Raymond, Elena, do you know who those guys are? You may want to tell us. Yeah, you may want to tell us because you know they seem like real bad people. Alright, they're running out of ammo. Yeah, you're not allowed to have that. No. Hey, get back here. You're not running away that easily. Get back here. Yeah, that seems like a highly advanced lab, and it seems like they're, you know, breeding those Enigma worms. Or, you know, harvesting their poison. Yeah, what if Helker's disease is caused by, you know, it's caused by the poison, you know, generated by the Enigma worms? Alright, can I smash these, you know, to destroy the experiments? Yeah, it seems like I should probably do that or something. Oh no, more of these mantises? Why are they here? Why are they here? Why are they here? What did they have to do with the plot? Oh no, whoa, come on, stop lagging. Please stop lagging. Hey. Come on, don't lag. Alright, more enemies in here. Oh, they got shrimp people in here too. Alright, now I played Mushroom Man, so I know how to deal with shrimp people. You guys ever heard of Mushroom People, the Spore Wars? Yeah, that was like a Wii game. It's about what you expect. Also, had a whole bunch of different factions, but you know, it being on the Wii, you know, kind of sucks because, you know, they're forced motion controls, but you know. Yeah, it kind of reminded me a little bit of Psychonauts a little bit. Well, I will say, kind of a little bit similar art style. You know, the first Psychonauts game. Unfortunately, the company that made it kind of went bankrupt a long time ago because they were a little weird. Yeah, they were a little strange. Right, so this looks important. Alright, more Enigma worms. So definitely confirm those are Enigma worms in the, you know, vats. Yeah, they really are. I'm able to acquire the Panacea leaf, huh? Oh no. Yeah, so somebody... Alright. This is a highly advanced alien... So those, you know, horned guys are definitely aliens. That looks too advanced for it to be on this planet. Alright, something bad's up here. I can tell. It looks like a boss arena. Uh-oh, something bad's coming. Something's coming. Oh no, what's gonna be over here? Who the hell are you people? Yeah, who the hell are you? We're the ones who get to ask questions. You shot at us. So who are you people? What are you doing here? We know you're not some sort of enchantress. How desperate are you to follow us all the way out here? So what the heck? The Colonel was right. There's no escaping you, is there? You escape us? What are you talking? You're the ones messing with my escape pod, don't you forget it. Wait, they're Federation. You think I would be easy to abduct, blame your misfortune, and you embroiled on you for this, now perish. Uh-oh, What are you talking about? We're not here to abduct you. What are you talking about? We did nothing of the sort. Bolting, I don't need to do any of that. I don't need to do any of that. I just need to charge right into the enemy. Alright, now charge right into it. Yeah. Alright, it's unlocked. Alright, it's unlocked. Alright, now. Alright, now. It's unlocked. Alright, now knock him down. Oh no, got right back up. Uh-oh. Alright, now fly into them. Oh no, ow! Letitia, no! Oh. Oh wait, we beat it. Nice. And we leveled up. Yeah, take that. Your bird was no match for us. That's right, your bird is dead. Oh, blazes, could that monstrosity remain concealed from us? I mean, maybe it had cloaking ticked out. Maybe it was a... Alright. There are more of these ghost beasts wailing. Wait. I'm sure Theo would love to hear that. So those blue-haired guys are definitely, you know, responsible for the plague. Yeah, it seems like that. Alright. Wait, what if the twist is that they're not responsible for the plague and they're just responsible for, you know, spreading spreading, you know, the Enigma worms? They're off-worlders, they got guns? Yeah, they're aliens. Yeah, I already knew they were aliens. They look significantly different from everybody else in this world. Hey, where's Nina? Uh-oh, Nina didn't get nabbed, did she? Nina, don't run off on your own. Nina, what are you doing? Why'd you run off on your own? Don't do that. Don't do that. You know there's hostiles. You know there's hostiles. Oh, yeah, the herbs. Wait a minute. They look like they're being tended and taken care of. They look like they're being tended and taken care of. Which means those aliens were definitely, you know, taken care of. We're definitely behind the plague now. It seems your suspicions are correct. All those words about put to testing. Those are orders. Testing? Testing what? Relo with a bird, Dale with a bug, and color simples. This confirms what I shouted out, what I feared all along. Oh, the blue hair. Someone means our kingdom harm? Then could it be? Yeah, those horned people, those horned knaves are flying against us all at the Emperor's directive. Yes, I know about fast travel. Don't tell. Alright. Who are those horned people and why are they working with the Empire? Why would off-worlders decide, you know, hey, I want to work with the evil Empire? Yeah, so it's confirmed that, you know, they're spreading the plague, and the Enigma worms and the birds were part of their plots. Yeah, they also, you know, had the antidote completely on hand, so that really confirmed it. Yeah, I was saying, you know, somebody is spreading these intentionally. Yeah, so now we have confirmation on all that. Oh no. Yeah, we have confirmation on all that. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I was like, yeah, they're gonna, yeah, somebody, you know, this is doing this intentionally. And you know what? And you know, it turned out what I said was true. Yeah, I was, yeah. Although I wasn't expecting, you know, the Enigma worms to be into the plot until I got to the mountain. Seems like they were behind the ones that's on Attack the Mine too. Oh wow. Yeah, the Horn people are bad guys. So the Horn people are some sort of bad guys. Alright, whoa. Are they with Federation? Seems like there's some bad aliens that are wanting to cause, you know, causing harm to the people. Now I'm being blasted by a tornado. Stupid harpies. Stop flying up high. Stop flying up high where nobody can get ya. Get out of here. Get out of here with your tornadoes. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew somebody was spreading them, and I knew somebody was behind the disease and, you know, spreading it intentionally. Yeah, you guys thought I was crazy for saying that, but, you know, turns out my instincts were correct. Oh, no. Well, we got ourselves a bad guy. We got ourselves some villains. Alright, time to, you know, thwart their plot and, you know, purify all of them. Time to thwart their plot and purify all of them. Yeah, I'm gonna purify all of them, yeah. I shall make them all I shall make them all regret, you know, causing trouble on the double. Or my name is not Endemati Evening Night. I mean, technically speaking, it's not really my name, but, you know. Technically speaking, you know, Endemati Evening Night is not actually my name. Just gonna say that. You know, before any of you get any funny ideas. Alright. You thought I was crazy, but, you know, it turned out to be true. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling when they were talking about Imperial spies and all that, and all that, I knew that somebody was spreading it intentionally. Yeah. The fact that we found notes, you know, with worms marking the mines and, you know, birds marking, you know, the seaports. That means somebody was testing the plague, and, you know, once they, you know, caused a lot of trouble to, you know, this planet. Yeah, they want to kill a lot of people, and I'm not gonna let them do that. I'm gonna stop them. Hey, so we found some information. I assume the Empire had its claws in these lands, but to think they sunk so deep. Yeah, they're working with these suspicious horned guys that are from outer space. Yeah, what? Alright, our friends that have spotted in all corners of the kingdom. Meaning that someone on our side has allowed Imperial agents to waltz right over into our borders? Alright, so alright now. Alright now. When is Minus? Why is he so picky about it? I get something went down 14 years ago, but what? Alright, tell us, what happened? This gonna cause an axe to grind with you people after all you've been through? You think he'd have a change of heart by now? I don't know if he will. Can't imagine what happened if he's still pissed. Alright now. Yes, well, alright, Letitia, tell me. The conversation is not one I feel comfortable being overheard, and we might not know who might be listening. Alright, tell me the information. I hate to interrupt, but do you have a second? Alright, Nina, what's up? Alright, what did she find this time? Come here, Chio. I know you would do. These simples are. So they were wanting to do tests, you know, to see. Alright, so the virus might be, you know, being harvested from the Enigma worms. Which means, obviously, we need to eliminate their population, of course. The teacher promised me to get me an audience with that, so we can, you know, take care of disease. More efficient means of which to save our countrymen. Yeah, we just need to grab a few of these herbs and then start growing them. Yeah, but it seems like we kind of have to do it in a hurry, though. Oh no, raise eyebrows and wag tongues, no. Josen, perhaps it's best that I accompany you. Oh cool, we're getting... Alright now. Alright, we're getting... Come to think of it, what you've uncovered is far too important to entrust to my men. May accompany me, you may provide an opportunity to answer Ray's question. Alright now. And I nearly forgot here. The woman is Chloe, alright. She's been found and is currently being held? Oh. So where is she? Where is she? I want her back. Wait, she's being held? No. Chancellor Nayan. Oh no, there's a Chancellor in on this. Alright, we got an evil Chancellor, maybe. Alright now. Captain of the King Guard, charged with peacekeeping in a realm. Mercurius garb and general confusion about the situation, however. That led her into suspect work. She was suspected of being a spy. No, that's not proof. And I looked her up. If you harm one hair on our head... No. Alright now. If it isn't... No, I'm not a Dorito. That's fake news. Misinformation. I'm not a Dorito. Alright, we gotta go rescue Chloe from the capital, I guess. Alright, now, and we're getting a new party member. Nice. That's right. Alright, so when we're out in the wilderness, we can, you know, tell people about Letitia, and, you know, and we can tell the party about Midas' deal or something. Why has he got an axe to grind? Yeah, he made this revolutionary, you know, discovery that, was, you know, very cool and all that, but, you know, some politicians didn't like that because they were wanting to control the populace or whatever. And, you know, this Chancellor guy, you know, was kind of behind that. Yeah, watch that actually be the plot point. I'm sure it's not. What if the twist is that's, you know, a bunch of fake news? Hey, Hey, Albraid, what's up? I think we all know those who deny too much have something hiding. No, I'm not hiding nothing. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm not hiding anything. I'm not hiding anything except, you know, contingency plans and all the different villains. After all, I can't be too careful when fighting crime, yeah? I don't really make contingencies for friends. No, there's no Dorito plans. There's no Doritos. There's no Doritos. I fact I'm cute. No. I am not cute. There's nothing to hide because I'm not cute. That is a bunch of misinformation. That's a bunch of lies and misinformation, dude. That's a bunch of lies and misinformation, and I'm frankly insulted. I am completely insulted. Nah, actually I'm not. Actually I'm not. Yeah, I'm just kidding about that, by the way. I'm just kidding about that, by the way. I don't actually mean it. Alright, now. So we, you know, found out that, the blue hair conspiracy is real. That, you know, the horned people are, you know, very, very bad people. No. Yeah, and they're kind of behind the Enigma worms, and also the birds that, you know, spread the plague. I love eating Doritos and Mountain Dew. I mean, I love Doritos and Mountain Dew too. No, right there, they're not beholden to our Sirius. I am well aware of that. But they have been very helpful. You fail to grasp my meaning. I do not wish to deny the bonds you have forged. We have forged the bonds in fire. Damn it, didn't show up. Sorry. Don't worry, we should have... See, Albrecht stands with me, as do you. Our relationship with the Empire is on thin ice as it is. They have no connection to Arceus or Vale, that you draw them into a potential conflict. Don't worry, I'm not a Dorito, that's fake news. I do not wish to harm to befall Ray and his friends. Alright now. Alright, at least Theo, is being nice. But, Letitia. Alright now. I like Letitia, she's very pretty, Also, she's the reason, everybody's at such a high level. So she's like the most important character in the game. Your Highness, please forgive my delay. Don't worry, we're all going. Alright, we're on the road. It's called Rainbow Road. For Shane, you still have a habit of referring Letty as Highness while in public? Yeah, stop doing that. Stop doing that. There are bad people that are after her. Yeah, there are bad people that are after her that are with the rival faction. Also, it seems like there's some internal strife and corruption. So you should probably not do that out in the open. Guest character, what? Not only is it temporarily a company or called guest characters, you cannot control guest characters, but they will fight beside you, but they cannot become incapacitated. What? Tio, you're not joining the party for real? No. No. Alright, so what's the next location? Alright, I guess I'm going over there. Alright, so I think we're skill vaulting. Alright, now, hold on for just a minute. Oh, wow, we got a lot. Oh, wow, we picked up oh, wow, we leveled up quite a bit in the mountains. I'm on the road. It's called Rainbow Road. Right now, might as well, buff our elemental resistances. Get resistance to wind and water. Right now. Let's get ourselves a little bit of our resistances up. Alright, that's enough. Alright, get weakness resistance. Freeze resist. Scorch resist. Alright now. Alright, sorry, I have to do this, you see. Oh yeah. I almost got everything I need unlocked on you. Alright, environmental adaptation. Might as well grab as much of that as I can. Oh, I don't have enough for all of it. Right, so Raymond, do you know anything? Alright, Raymond, do you know anything about those guys? That are causing trouble on this planet? Any information would be super duper helpful, Alright, freeze resist up. Alright, grab some extra HP. Alright, and that's all, alright. Oh, wow. Alright, the resistances are, based, Alright, might as well unlock hide. Alright, I'll unlock these. Alright, longer punishment, why not? Alright, might as well unlock as much as I can. Alright, do I have anything I can unlock with you? Alright, might as well get more freeze resist. Alright, Raymond, do we have anything I can unlock with you? Yeah, seems like we almost unlocked everything with Raymond. Alright, soon we'll be... Alright. Alright, yeah, I do want to make my characters a little bit stronger. I do want to make characters a little bit... Alright, the royal capital. Oof. Alright, already on our way back to the capital. Ooh. Yeah, I got a bad feeling when we come to the capital that things are gonna, you know, kind of come to the head. I got a bad feeling when we're going to the capital. I got a bad feeling. We have a Chancellor that, you know, is potentially evil. Yeah, we know somebody in the, the kingdom is, you know, might be working with the Imperials for their own ends. Yeah, the only other important, and, you know, I assume, you know, somebody who would be doing that would be an important character, and the only important character we know from there, you know, aside from, you know, the royal family is, of course, the Chancellor, so, you know, it's kind of, you know, putting up my antenna, basically. Yeah, honestly, it's kind of a particular... Although, you know, an evil Chancellor is basically the most predictable twist in the entire world, but, I'm not complaining about it. I won't complain about it now. Well, it kind of reminds me that there is a villain in the lore that basically started off as an evil King's Minister. Yeah, his name is Mustache von McFarlington. He's like the evil living twirlable mustache. Yes, he is a real villain, and basically he's an evil mustache that, you know, can possess people and also can possess people. So he's kind of like a really bad guy, yeah. Although he's kind of not you know, very successful villain, but, you know, he certainly causes his fair share of troubles, plus he's connected with Red Moon. Now, to be fair, the Moon Knight kind of keeps him close. Since, you know, he's kind of known for being a bit of a deceitful little rat. Yes, he is a real villain in the lore, by the way. Oh no! It turns out the true evil was the twirlable not just the King's Minister with the evil twirlable mustache, but the twirlable mustache itself. And also Mustache von McFarlington's also immortal, by the way. Yeah, he has immortality, by the way. So he's been at the game of evil for very long. Yeah, he's been sinking his way into, you know, political office in one way or another. Alright, there's a road. It's called... Uh-oh. Oh no, these are a lot of bad guys. Alright, I don't like all these. These are a bunch of bad guys. I don't like this. This isn't Camp Lim, a bunch of bad guys. Oh wow. There's lots of bad guys here. Oh no, there's lots of very bad people here. There's lots of, you know, very bad people here. Alright, are these like goblins or something? Alright, I'll just take all of them out. Yeah, they're alright. They must be like bandits or something, I guess. Alright, I took out some bandits, that's good. I will keep the roads nice and safe. You know, so they're not beating up people and they're not beating up people and stealing their wall or something. Or, you know, holding people for ransom. Or, you know, the other type of things that, you know, bandits are known for that I can't say on Twitch because, you know, the censored would kill me. Yeah, usually the kind of thing that, you know, anime bandits would do. Which obviously I can't say on Twitch because the censors would kill me. Oh hey, what's that over there? Alright, what's this? Yeah, alright. Ooh, I got a new material. Alright, new material picked up. Alright now, I'm on the road, I'm on Rainbow Road. Alright now, let's look for some more villains to purify. You can run, you can fly, you can reach the other side. You'll keep going. Running around real fast. Sonic boom, Sonic boom, Sonic boom. Save the planet from disaster. Alright now. Oh, more adversaries. I'm gonna go purify them. Alright now, purification progress. Let's go. Another adversary successfully pure. Alright, now one more enemy. Another enemy purified. Alright, now. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Rolling around at the speed. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, treasure. Alright, now give me treasures. Yeah, you should give me treasures and also you should give me treasures and also love. Oh, what? What is it? What the heck is that? What in the world? There's a bunch of... Alright, uh-oh. Oh, we're on top of a bunch of bad guys. Oh, bad guys. Alright, now we must purify them. Alright, now purification in progress. Let's go. Take out all the bad guys. Alright, is that all of them? Have we got all of them? Have we got them? Did we get them? Yeah, that's right. Run away. That's right. That's right. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. Now alright, now. Villains everywhere shall learn to fear the name Enemy Evening Night. I mean, to be fair, you know, Enemy's not one to, you know, use fear or intimidation tactics, but, you know. Sometimes it's not using those things that are a bit more unnerving to villains. I know, what's that up ahead? That doesn't look good. Alright, that doesn't look good. Uh-oh, living armors. Uh-oh, living armors. Uh-oh, there's armors that are alive. Alright, there are just soldier ghosts around here. Alright, we can take care of them. Oh, there's a lot more of them out here than, you know, there was before. Alright, more enemies purified, that's good. I'm on the road, I'm on Rainbow Road. Alright, now. We're zip-zooming around just like at Sonic Frontiers, dude. I like that. Alright, so where is the Empire exactly? Oh, it's all the way over there. Alright, the world capital is over that way, but I'll be on my way over there. First off, I want to check out what's all the way over here. Whoa, that's a lot of bad guys. Alright, those are a lot of bad guys. That's a lot of bad guys. Whoa, that's a huge number of bad guys. Alright, that's a huge number of, you know, very, very bad people. Alright, now. Oh no! Whoa! No! Oh no. Whoops. Whoops, alright, that was my fault. No. I fell right off the ledge. No! No, oh no! You see, when things go wrong in video games, you guys need to learn to laugh at yourselves. You guys need to learn to laugh at yourselves and not get frustrated and all that. After all, that was my fault. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, clearly that's the game put a beginner's trap right there, dude. Obviously, that's not my fault. You know, or something else that DSP would say about that. What? I did not. I pressed here. I was trying to target. I didn't press that, dude. The controls just do what they want, dude. Yeah, there's no such thing as misclicks. What I mean, DSP would probably say something like that, to be honest. Of course, I'm pretty sure, you know, DSP these days is, you know, very boring and, you know, and all he really does is big. All he does these days is big. And, you know, I find that very boring. At least it was entertaining when he was just bad at video games, but, you know, saying, you know, he just begs for money, you know, to feed his gacha addiction and, you know, his addiction to Gen, you know. You know, although, you know, what's funny, you know, he's playing Mario Kart and he was clearly drunk. And kind of blaming the game, whenever his drunkenness would, you know, lead to him hitting walls or, you know, falling off the edge. Not even because he was being hit by blue shells, but because he was, you know, drunk as a skunk. But, you know, being drunk as a skunk on, while playing video games is not something I would ever do because, you know, that kind of, you know, that kind of, you know, is bad for your ability to play video games. Well, so, you know, I don't know what kind of drunk I would be, you know, hopefully I'm not a mean one. Hopefully I'm not a mean one or anything. Hopefully I'm not a mean one, but, you know, I don't want to take that risk and, you know, there's my Twitch channel. Yeah, it's sort of like why I can't say certain. It's sort of like why I can't say certain words, like grape jelly or sewer slime, because the censors would kill me. I understand. Nephiel Empire are on the verge of war. All right, so what's going on? There are comments on such matter were pretend heard by others who would be taken as public record. Uh-oh. Well, what can you say? Yeah, what can you say? The situation is delicate. Yeah, we're trying to, dance around the fact that we're kind of at war with people. The Empire are going to rank length to exert pressure over Icurius. Even now, they encroach on land. Yeah, and they're kind of firing, aliens from outer space to, kind of mess with people. And, spread the pandemic. Yeah, they're spreading Corona. I mean, oops, I didn't say Corona. I was talking about the beer. Yeah, they're clearly spreading, the Corona beer. Yeah. Yeah, they're harvesting it. They're harvesting the Corona beer from the Enigma worms. It's like full of like neurotoxins. It's like, why am I toxic? Sorry about that. She's a huge worrywart. Not a caring ally, it was, it seemed. Take good care of her. Yeah, alright, yeah. Alright, so... Midas, you have some nerve coming back to the royal capital after you, committed blasphemy against the Lord. Wait, what are you talking about? I just made a medical breakthrough. Yeah, it was blasphemy against our god or something, I don't know. Yeah. Sounds like you're making up these regulations as you go along, mister. What are you talking about? This is 100% super duper legit. My mom usually sends me letters all the time, but I haven't got one today, it's on. Why don't you go to her ring line and pick up your letter directly? Oh no. Alright, I don't know where the letter's gonna be though. If I go myself, then the whole letter thing starts to feel pointless, alright. Maybe it got stolen by some goblins. Everybody knows the only good goblin is a dead goblin. So let's make these goblins good. I'm sorry, that's a joke that's a, Goblin Slayer joke. I don't actually advocate for, goblin, war crimes. I don't advocate for war crimes against all goblins. Not all goblins. Except maybe the ones in, Goblin Slayer. Those guys can, rot in hell. Those guys seem like things that, need to be, exterminated. Since I'm pretty sure those ones are, evil ass, grape jelly gremlins. But I will defer to Rage Judgment. Alright, don't worry, Midas, we'll be fine. Don't worry, Midas, we'll be fine. Mission keep Neon. Now, I'm suspecting, the Chancellor might be, a bad guy, and we might be walking into a trap. It turns out it's a trap, and, that woman, from the mountain, told us all about you. Wait, you're betraying the kingdom for the Empire? Yes, you see, it's all part of my convoluted, it's all part of my, yeah, you see, the reason I'm doing it is, because, money, I guess. It's cause money. Yeah, it's cause money. Also, I'm the reason, Midas got banned. No. That's, very mean. That's very mean, and you shouldn't do that. You're meanie pants. Yeah, you're meanie pants. Yeah, so I'm allowed to say meanie pants as an insult because, you know, Alright, can I go through here? Yeah, I kinda wanna check out this whole place. Characters, elemental resistances! Alright, yeah. Alright, rolling, rawhide. You're all cute, by the way. All of you are cute, by the way. I want you to know that, by the way. You're all super cute. All of you are super cute. All of you are super duper 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 cute. Yeah. All of you super cute, yeah. All of you cute. Cute. Cute, 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 cute. Super duper 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 cute. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I appear to be, you know. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry, I have a bad habit of drinking too much soda, so I'm sorry about that. I'm really... Alright, come on. Don't lag. Please don't lag. Please don't lag. Please don't get all jittery. Hey, where can I buy stuff? Probably not when everybody's talking, because, you know, I can't do stuff when that. No, not cute. 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 Wait, yeah, I think burping. I mean, I appreciate you telling me that burping is cute, you know, to be nice to me, but you really don't have to do that, you know. Alright, straw paper. We want to get some of that. Right now, anything else around here that I can, you know, grab real quick? Moments for item creation. Pulley beans. Wait, what? Alright, it's up to alright now. Alright, that's weird. What button, you know, does what? Alright, it's just a material shop, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, that's probably why. Alright, that's probably why. Alright. Alright, so I should probably look for the other shop if there's one. Oh, whoops. Alright, now rolling around, it's... Oh, there's so many people. Yeah, most of them you can't even interact with. Oh, whoa, where are we going? Wow, whoa, where are we going? Where is it? Alright now. Hey, can I please go shopping, please? Is there someone nearby? Alright, here we go.
失礼します。
Right now, not that way, obviously. Alright, over here. Alright now, alright now. Fire Spirit Talisman. Just look around. No fresh sage. Alright, fresh sage, I might as well get some of that. Alright, might as well get all these items. Alright, I don't know what items I'm gonna need for, Welsh or something. Breaker, what's this? Weapon thrown at the enemy reduces the target's abilities for a short time. Alright, is that good? Alright, I'll buy some of those. Alright, let's get some armor. Alright, now Naval Corpse. Oh, this is your... Alright, this is, very good. Alright, I'll take some of those. I'll take some of them. Alright, those guys can use them. Might as well get this for, Mina. Alright, let's get some weapons. Alright, might as well get that. Might as well get that. Alright, good thing these are just a straight upgrade. Alright, I'll just grab one of these canes. Alright, now there we go. Alright, now, alright, sorry about all that. Sorry about all the menuing. Sorry about all the menuing, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I kinda have to do it, though. I kinda have to do it, you know? Right now, where's the Dragon Scale Mail? Right now, where? Alright now. Alright now, I'm supposed to get the Surcoat for you. Alright, let's get you that bell. Alright, first off, get the rings on you. And then get the Dragon Scale Mail. Dragon Scale Mail for you. Oh, I noticed we haven't gotten a new weapon for you in a while. Alright, that should be good. Now, should I get the Naval Corpse armor for you? Yeah, there we go. Okay, who needs a Dragon Scale Mail? I guess no one. Oh, wait, the cane. Yeah, I should probably just let that out. Alright, there we go. Cute. Alright, now. Alright, now we got a whole bunch of new weapons and all that. Alright, so, like, the door is right over here. Alright, just doing a little bit for, making sure I got a whole bunch of stuff first. No, I don't think I'll play with you. Right now, alright, we have to leave over this way. Wait, can we get on the rooftops? I mean, maybe we can. Alright, those horned people sure are suspicious. Maybe Raymond's. Alright, now. Now, we know that those guys... We know that the guys with blue hair and all that are Federation. Are the Federation, like, really shady? Did the Federation have, like, shady elements inside of them or something? Maybe they're after Raymond because of, you know, Duma. And they seem to be after Letitia for that. At least that's what it seemed like. Alright, everything is fine. Alright, so can I... Hold on, let me check the map real quick. Oh, I'm not allowed to leave, huh? Oh wait, the highway's over there, okay. Okay, the highway's over that way, huh? Alright, I guess I have no reason not to go into the castle. I'm sure this'll go well. Alright, I'm sure it'll go well. I'm sure nothing bad will happen when we do that. Alright, what's the next twist and turn gonna be? Hello there, alright. Hey, your guard's gonna, you know, stop me from going in the castle? Princess, we have no reason to stop you from going in the castle. We know who you are. Wait, yeah, you do? You do? That's wonderful. We have that. Alright. Yeah, besides the door is locked. Well, I mean, wow, the royal palace is more imposing than oh wow, what is this? Yo, look at this. Yo, did they put helmets on them with horns on them? Yo, that's actually really cool. I like that. Really shows how close the crown is with the people. Yeah, so what's my... Alright, now. Alright, will she truly need my help? I am much obliged, Maester. Must be on our way to the castle. I'm sure this will go well. Alright, let's go inside. Surely nothing bad can happen, you know, from going in. Surely nothing bad can happen, right? I mean, it's not like the king's it's not like the chancellor will, you know, 100% have a, you know, trollable mustache. Hey, you have blue hair. I noticed that. Hey, I noticed you have blue hair, so what's up with that? Yeah, that looks a little like that one alien dude that we saw earlier. The one-man army with Calm yourself, Dan. Yeah, everybody was with them. We bought Black Letitia safely. Was smart. This recklessness was not marked. On our part was not in vain. Yeah, we figured out how to cure the plague. All she accomplished was worrying me to death. Right, sure. This is precisely why I hate Torel Palace. Hey, Midas, where do you think you're going? Somewhere we can give your art more proper expiry. Alright, now. Proper examination, huh? What in heaven is that, man? How dare you speak in such a manner before royalty? He means no offense, he's just a little rough around the edges, he's grumpy. This master made his Fulgurine, please show him the utmost respect. I know, he's a little grumpy and, you know, rough around the edges. Midas Fulgurine, him? Midas Fulgurine, him? I apologize for long absence from the Royal Palace, Dan. Alright, Commander Tio brought to attention, yeah, it's about the plague. Perhaps you seek the... Alright, yeah, the prisoner. Right, we need to get Chloe. Yeah, so, where's Chloe? That might be a strange companion for the princess traveling with. Yeah, they're not strange, they're good people. Without the aid of these two, my journey would have been all the more arduous. Plus, you know, plus they're like level 70, I'm pretty sure they can tap any of you guys. The kingdom owes them a debt of gratitude. Very well, Letitia, I will send her to notify the general of your safe return. No need, let us arrange a meeting, and the two of us will be swiftly returned. The two need to be swiftly returned to your ally, but the Highness. Surely news of my return can be delayed. Yeah, we need to get... Alright now. By the way, do you have a face tat? I don't trust a guy with a face tat. By the way, why do you have that teal hair just like those, you know, aliens? Screw the rules, I have blue hair. I'm a blue-haired lord from Fire Emblem. Yeah, I'm related to Marth and all that. Wait, yeah, Marth. Who the heck is Marth? Wait, but your hair is like green. Your hair is like green. Yes, it allows me to screw the rules because I have green hair. Yes, it allows me to screw the rules because I have green hair. I'm not sure what green hair has to do with, what green hair has to do with screwing the rules, but if you say so, I guess. Alright, so I'm just gonna look around a little bit. Surely they're alright now. Alright, now, if I were hiding goodies inside the castle, that I didn't want, people to get, where would I hide them? Princess, don't play around inside the fountain. No, water there is, the waters there not good. Princess, stop, running around the bushes. But, it's like they're barely even there, though. So, it's like they're not even there. What are you talking about? It's like they're not even there. What are you talking about? They're definitely right there. See, they have a hitbox. No, they don't. They don't have a hitbox. What are you talking about? The princess is starting to notice that we live in the Matrix. Yes, where? What? Isn't it a big risk to have your king on the front lines? The real standard is a display above, below breast to indicate His Majesty's presence. It serves as a warning. The Imperials know that there will be a reckoning if they attack now. Nothing is set in stone, but we can't turn this all around without Midas's help. He is one of the three wise men. History and tension probably can't be undone in a single night. Breaking our current formation just for Midas would serve nothing more than an invitation for the Empire to commence their attack. Alright, now, why didn't you ask Midas in the first place? Yeah, why did you want that? The forming a band of Psyomancers, I am in environment opposition? Why? Why do you not want that? Furthermore, you have no recent right that suspect 10 fellows you are not actually Imperial spies. What are you talking about? You're just accusing people for no reason! Stop doing that! Stop doing that, you weirdo! I believe both you and your Highness speak true. As I who need convincing. His Majesty's brother, Duke Carlos, currently presides over the Rule City. I do not have free reign under my father's order. Reign only, and I cannot guarantee your safely. What are you talking about? Alright, now. Stop accusing us of, random stuff. I worry about we're talking like a war's already begun. What would you know? Well, if that could uncheck, the spies could run amok, raise the city to the ground. If they have to get on to the home front is such a chief concern, why did the king be sent to the front lines? Yeah, something is, odd about that, isn't it? A harsh criticism. Hey, Inovan, thank you for the head pats. Was it wrong for the princess fighting tooth and nail for the rest of the kingdom? I'm sure the general could be convinced, or even your lord father cousin to you. Can I hear her deny your cuteness because of the ads? No, I'm not cute. I'm not cute. I'm not cute. Now, it'd be best if I spoke to the king directly. Wait, your highness, Belder will be thrown in disarray if you were to venture there now. No, I'm gonna be fine. I'm like level 70. This is highly important to the future of the kingdom. Plus, we just found a cure for the plague. Marina, I will not disrupt way. No one will be the wiser to my presence. Also, I'm like level 70. Also, I'm higher than level 70. I'm pretty sure I can, take out any of those guys. I will assume she... No, I was not saying that. That's not true. Inovan, stop spreading fake news. I did not say anything of the sort. Nice try, but you're the one saying that. Nice try. You're trying to get me to say that so you can clip it. You're the one trying to get me to say that so you can clip it. No, alright, we're going to Belder again. Alright, now. Like an cousin to you, I'm pretty sure one of you is a bad guy. I'm pretty sure one of you might be a bad guy, but Oh, wait, we got an entry. Oh, thank you. Let's see, if you sense any danger, turn back. That goes for Ray and the others as well. Alright, can we please have Chloe back, please? Yeah, alright, now. I want her in my party. I want you, alright. Must pay Maester Midas a visit. Is, likely being a Sealmancy consortium. Alright, so where did he go off to? Alright now. Princess, what is that strange spherical device that, is floating around you? That looks kind of weird. What's up with that? No, don't worry about that. That's just Wait, what are you talking about? It looks like some sort of foreign made technology. Are you sure it's not with the Empire or something? What are you talking about? It's not with the Empire. It's from outer space. It's not with the Empire. It's from outer space. Wait, outer space? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? There's no such. What are you talking about? It's from outer space. Wait, you don't know? You don't know? There might be some aliens on the planet that are causing trouble, by spreading the plague or something. And they might be working with the Empire. Wait, what? Princess, that's ridiculous. Well, what are you talking about? Wait, you guys saying that? What, we have the evidence? We have evidence of that? We have evidence of that, and fought them? What? Also, watch out for, weird-looking worms. I think they're harvesting some sort of virus. No, wait. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. Right now, my nose is being kind of runny. I'm sorry. Alright, my nose is being a little runny, so I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that, my nose started to run. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that, I'm not trying to be gross on purpose, I promise. It's not like I'm DSP where I find it, hilarious to be gross on purpose, I swear. So this is what you showed to Letitia. Admitted, how could I not? I shared in our anguish. If the knights are in the face of the Imperials, we will have need of them. Alright, are we gonna send out golems? Do not suffer, children, they're full of streams. You're why I find myself here. Hey, Master Midas. Hey, Director. Oh, wow, she looks cute. I like her. Alright. Yeah, she has oversized glasses and pink hair. I like that. Why are you small? Wait, are you a child? Are you literally a child? Oh, no. Midas is that? Alright, now. How do it talks with that twit, Nyan? Yeah, why do you not alright, now? Well, I mean, they went... Yeah, so we're heading straight to Balder. Yeah, what? And for what? I thought you would... I thought you would... I don't know, rescind my promise by intending to risk your life so meaninglessly? No, what? You're intending that... Alright, now. My good friend Chloe is being held captive in Baldir. We have to get her. Also, Letitia has business over there, so we need to take care of that as well, so we're knocking out two birds with one stone, and we could really use your help. Also, if you have any combat golems or something, you should probably unleash them and, use them to help out the people. Your return with your friend, I shall wait there. Alright, Midas. Alright, Midas is, rough around the edges, but he's kind of nice. You're like Grandpa Cooper. Yeah, Midas kind of reminds me a little bit of my stepfather a little bit. Kind of grouchy. Granted, he wasn't as willing to pick fights. Granted, he wasn't as willing to pick fights, but, random authority figures. Since that just seems like kind of a bad idea, no matter what way you slice it, really. Oh, wait, whoa, what's going on? Whoa. There's like a second floor up here, whoa. Alright, whoa. Alright, now, alright. Well, guess I'm back on the grind. Alright, now. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go. Let's see, which way do I go? Alright, so where do I go? Alright now. Alright now, go. Alright. Alright. Down. Alright, burn, burn, burn in a burning ring of fire. Burn, burn, burn. The ring of fire. The ring of fire. Burn, burn, burn in a burning ring of fire. Burn, burn, burn. The ring of fire. Oh boy. Alright. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Don't look at me, just gotta keep moving on. Trust in me and I'll set you free. Trust in me. Let me be. Trust in me and we will escape from the city. Alright, now might as well search. Alright, now we might as well do the superhero thing of, running around on rooftops. Yeah, very, it's just the kind of thing, superheroes are known for. Alright, now. Uh-oh, 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 oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. No, no, no. No, I'm stuck. 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 Alright, come on. Get out of that corner. Come on, get out of the corner. Get out of the corner. Stop. No, no, no. No. Alright, just let me start that over. I'm sorry. Alright, usually when I run around on rooftops, I don't get stuck. Usually when I run around on rooftops, I usually try not to get stuck up there. Yeah, alright, yeah. I don't know what happened, dude. The game, bugged, dude. Alright, I'm obviously just kidding about that. Right, that's just a joke, by the way. I don't actually mean it. The game, I don't understand that. The game, totally bugged, dude. Clearly, it's not my fault, dude. Clearly, it's not my fault, dude. Alright. Sorry about that. Alright, sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, guys. Wait, so where exactly are we going? I don't know. Alright, get me up there. Oh, whoop. Oh, wait, there's a breakable. There's breakables over here. Oh, there's breakable pots. Yeah, by the way, Annabeth, I want you to admit the truth. The truth that you are cute. Yeah, Annabeth's the one who should admit the truth that they're cute, yeah. Yeah, I know the truth that they're cute. They're the one who was cute and adorable, yeah. Not me. They're the one that should be saying, thank you for calling me cute. Not me. No, because I'm not cute. I am 100%, I am 100% not cute. You're cute. Beldar Cathedral, huh? Alright, so we're at war. Alright, now we just need to get ourselves some electric type Pokemon. Maybe they can save us during the war. Electric type Pokemon saved me during the war. They zapped my enemies into paralysis. The same they'll do to you. I'm on a road, it's called Rainbow Road. Whoa, that's a lot of bad guys over there. Whoa, that is a ton of bad guys. Alright now, come and get, alright now. X gonna give it to you, X gonna give it to you, X gonna give it to you. Alright, villains, prepare yourselves to be purified in the name of the moon. Bob, evil Bob, Moonlight. Alright now. Another adversary made here. Alright, take that. Yeah, take that. Alright now, alright now. Yeah, wipe out all the weird, alright now. Alright now, all those guys got wrecked. Yeah, they're in the Shadow Realm now. They went sent to the Shadow Realm. You know, some people duel each other with cards, some people decide to duel each other with swords. Some people decide to duel each other with guns. Unfortunately, you can't do that anymore because, you know, it upset a lot of people. Unfortunately, for some reason, you can't duel people with guns anymore. Apparently, it's like murder or something, you know, if you win. Yeah, it's like murder or something if you win or something. Which, you know... Alright now, kick their butt. Kick the bad guy's butt. Yeah, all the adversaries haven't made pure. How you like that? Get made pure. Yeah, how do you like that? Alright, grab the crystals. Grab the purple crystals. Alright now, we're on the search for more purple crystals. Oh no, where are we going? Alright, at least we're not taking... Alright, whoa, there's bad guys. Alright, bad guys, prepare yourselves to be purified. Alright now. Fight evil by moonlight, never run from a real fight. Alright now. I mean... Too bad, you know, too bad Cellarman would come on right, but, you know, kind of, you know, before I would come home to school, unfortunately. So I kind of had to watch it a little bit later, unfortunately. So it wasn't until later in life when I was able to watch it, unfortunately. I mean, there was a brief period, you know, back when you know, Channel 11, you know, had a couple of episodes that were on the time schedule. But unfortunately, you know, unfortunately, it was around 2001, and you know what happened with that. Unfortunately, when I finally got the chance to do it, it was like in 2001, and you know what happened with that. Yeah. Yeah, and those kind of things, you know, are kind of, you know, ruining all sorts of things. Things like that are ruining all sorts of things. You know, obviously making the world very unsafe. Kind of reminds me of that when I was, you know, writing a few stories, you know, some of my first villains were basically just terrorists. You know, I'm not really proud of that or anything. Not really super proud of it or anything, but you know. Yeah, it was kind of a source of it. It was kind of, you know, it was kind of around the time that happened, yeah. Of course, you know, Red Moon did basically start off as basically a terrorist, but you know, it kind of changed into something else when I developed it a little bit more. Yeah, if I'm gonna be, you know, 100%, you know, honest. Oh hey, there's a big Duma crystal right up there. And I want that. Oh, whoops, I missed the crystal by a mile. Alright, now grab it. There we go, yeah. Alright, more points for me. More of those upgrade points for me, though I pretty much know what I want to upgrade with that. By the way, By the way, how are we doing on the experience? No, yeah, I got lots of points to use. Alright, got lots of points to use. Alright. Alright, not sure. Alright. I'll go with elemental resistance first, since it seems like I'm gonna be needing that. Right now, might as well increase resistance to Scorch. I'm not even sure what Scorch is, but I'm pretty sure if it's anything like, you know, shit, what was that one game? Oh yeah, Ysai, yeah. If it's anything like Ysai, I really don't want to be burned. You know, because obviously in that game, you know, burn was kind of one of the worst status effects that you could get. Because it would just disintegrate your HP, yeah. Like, just absolutely it would just absolutely melt you if you got it. And it was really good whenever you got to use it, but you know, if enemies got to use it, it was like, nah. And it was like, oh no. Yeah, same thing with Freeze in that game, yeah. Yeah, there was that one boss that Donna had to fight by herself, you know, in the past, and you know, that one, you know, used Freeze. Yeah, and I always was deeply annoyed. I always found that guy, you know, deeply annoying. I always found that particular enemy, you know, particularly annoying. Simply because of that. And obviously, since you're in the past, you know, you don't have the, you know, the items that, you know, you would normally have to kind of resist that. So that's also kind of a thing. Alright, fire resistance. Right now, oh. Or maybe I should get heavy use it. Alright, might as well unlock everything that I can. Alright, look at it this way. If I unlock basically everything, you know, if I unlock everything, I will not need to unlock everything else. Then I can, you know, just start, you know, straight up upgrading skills and all that. I have upgraded a couple of skills in the game, though. Yeah, one of the major ones I upgraded was, of course, Determined Princess. Yeah, alright, let me show you Determined Princess real quick. Alright, now it should be... Yeah, Determined Princess, yeah. Alright, look, it increases your experience, but in exchange for a reduction of your own abilities, which, you know, is towards your defense and guts. So I basically have 0 luck and 0 defense. Yeah, but everybody gets like 200 experience, so, you know, if I, you know, decide, you know, to mollywop some enemies, it's, you know, very good. So it's very good. It means I can level up really quickly, which is probably why my levels are so high. Of course, you know, every Star Ocean game has an absurdly high level cap, so... Yeah, it's perfectly okay. Oh wait, ooh, I see another purple crystal over there. Looks like they're floating in midair. Or maybe I can get them by jumping. There we go. That's good stuff. Alright, the good stuff. Oh, enemies. Enemies where? Oh, right there. Alright, these flowers. Alright, these guys just look like, you know, these guys kind of remind me of those flower enemies, you know, in Dragon Quest XI. You guys remember Dragon Quest XI? Well, if you haven't played Dragon Quest XI, you should definitely 100% play it. Very good game. Highly recommended. Oh hey, it's one of the shrine. Okay, there's a shrine over here. Right, well, that means that's... Yeah, that means there's a Hermes Lily somewhere. That means the Hermes Lily is somewhere. Oh boy, it's a big map, so... You know, I'm kind of glad, you know, RPGs are having these big open world, you know, giant maps, but, you know... It kind of makes me, you know, miss things that are a little bit more concise. Then again, it kind of, you know... This just basically reminds me of, you know, old school maps, basically. This just basically reminds me of old school RPG maps. You know, they were just mostly fields and all that. They were just mostly 2D fields and all that, but you know, this is kind of the natural evolution of it. Of course, you know, did you know old school video games, you know, basically started off as being basically, you know, like cathode machines? Yeah, you just basically move the light signal around and you just basically move the light signal around, you know, do stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much still what they are, basically. They pretty much still kind of follow that principle well. Maybe a little bit less. Oh wow, I am getting absolutely battered. These guys have guns. I am getting absolutely battered, but you know, it's okay. It's okay, Letitia does have a lot of healing on her. She has like, I did, you know, decide to level up her auto healing too. You know, because you know, obviously Determined Princess, you know, kind of really lowers your defense. Alright, now, I should probably save the game. Alright, Alright, now. Alright, now, I'll save the game for now. And then I will go look for somebody to raid. I've been playing for quite a while. Plus, I do want to, roll that gacha a little bit later. I am told that crafting is the way to break the game, but it seems like you're gonna need really high levels for that. So I'm gonna have to do that a little bit later. Alright, let's see. Let's see who's on. Oh, please excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, let's see who's on. Alright, how about we... No, Nico Toya. Hold on. Hold on while I write the name down so I don't get it wrong and have to, restart all that. Oops, sorry. Sorry, there appears to be plastic stuck to that. Sorry about that. Oh, Nico. Toy. Yeah, go. Alright, now. Alright, I'll be with you in just a second. Alright, raid. Whoops. I almost misspelled raid. Alright, raid. Oh, Nico. Whoops. That's not what I want. Toy... go. Alright, I never raided this person before, so... Oh, well, alright, so... I'm trying to spell their name properly, and I've never done it before. Alright, let's go see them. They're playing They're playing that one, they're playing that one Metrovania that's about, fighting that witch. You guys probably know it. Alright, now, Moonbat's raid. Don't forget to fly like bat and shine like the moon, okay? For reader stuff dreams are made of. Animal is really made from human imagination, See you later. Bye-bye.